What do I know about having an agricultural identity? What is my ag point of origin? Hi, my name is Madeline Kenny, and I'm from Mocksville, North Carolina. I am a science and technical writing major with minors in environmental science, sociology, and ag leadership. I didn't know why at first, but I always said I was an ag minor last when telling people about my studies. This semester, I wanted to unpack why I did this when telling people about my identity. All the things I learned this year can be traced back to a single lesson from Dr. Patterson's World Population and Food Prospects class, by approaching this class as an examination of my ag identity point of origin. This semester, I challenged myself to take a course load centered on ag identity by working on this course and leadership in ag sciences. These two classes pushed me out of my comfort zone more than ever before by having me work on projects that forced me to improve both as a public speaker and an authentic leader. At first, I thought my ag identity to be very distanced. The closest thing I had connections to in rural lifestyles was visiting the near abandoned land where my family used to work just 2 generations prior. I listened and laughed to my family's stories of the land's glory days, wondering if I would ever experience that for myself. In reality, I was much more connected to agriculture than I realized. Projects in this class helped me look at my experiences in New York from a different perspective. My uncle is a world-class winemaker working at the oldest estate winery in the United States. He's won awards in Germany, France, Spain, and the United States for his exemplary work in the wine industry. According to the USDA, New York bottles 175 million bottles of wine, and I'm fortunate that I come from a family connected to this industry. Their houses are right next to the vineyard, and the stripes of grapevines dance along the horizon as far as the eye can see. Every summer, we venture out in the fields and tend to them together as a family. Now, I will admit that talking about the wine industry was very risky for me because talking about wine in an educational setting is very new for me, especially since I only just turned 21. But in my mind, that was not agriculture. It was family. It was tradition. My ag identity ran deeper than I ever realized, and I look forward to continue exploring it in the future. To wrap things up, I urge you to take time to explore your ag identity. It is more important than ever to examine the extent of our agricultural identities as more farms across the United States meet the same fate as my family's did. While I never grew up on a farm, agriculture is all around me. Through family traditions, sacrifice, and perspective, agriculture still shaped who I am today and shaped my career pursuits more than ever before. In January, I felt directionless and separated from the courses I challenged myself to take. And now I will be researching under the mentorship of Dr. McKee to write case studies on the intersection of agriculture and organizational leadership, while developing curriculums for how ag industries worldwide can implement fourth industrial revolution technologies like blockchain and AI into everyday business. My point of origin for my connections to agriculture is in New York. However, the point of origin for my ag identity began right here at NC State, and I look forward to continuing to grow it for the rest of my life. Thank you so much.